This episode is brought to you by Schismatic Industries. Schismatic Industries is gi and no-gi jiu-jitsu apparel. You can check out their apparel at www.schismaticindustries.com, which is spelled SCHISMATIC Industries. You can also follow them on Instagram at schismatic_industries and check them out for the best gi and no-gi jiu-jitsu apparel. This episode is also brought to you by Guardian Oil. You can follow them at www.tryguardianoil.com or follow them on Instagram at handle tryguardianoil. Guardian Oil is a spray, a cleansing spray you can use before or after training, especially in the grappling department, to keep you clean, keep your skin healthy, soft, and clean from infection and germs.
I'm a champion now. If you thought I was a pain in the ass before, you got no idea what you're in store for.
Who the fuck is that guy?
The Doctor and the Driver podcast
starts now.
You got the real Winter Soldier look going. Well, old school Winter Soldier, not new school.
Yeah, new school. Lame.
Jabroni. How is the show? I haven't watched it yet because I'm rewatching all the Marvel movies. I'm at what did I watch last? I'm at Thor Ragnarok was the last one I watched. Oh, no. I watched Black Panther. So I'm at Black Panther. Yeah, in the sagas.
Are you watching in the right order? Because Black Panther was before Ragnarok, wasn't it?
No, it was right after.
Oh, it was right after it? Okay.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure they were the same year.
Oh, okay.
So like maybe, I'm watching it on the order that Disney Plus has it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was, but maybe
I also restarted the Star Wars too.
Good man.
Been using the Disney Plus, Yeah.
It's legit.
Yeah.
It is legit.
So are you in your home office there?
Yes, sir.
Do you have like a room?
This is my room.
And it's your room?
Yeah, I sleep on the floor. Because
there's no bed?
There was, yeah. The couch pulls out to a bed, and my back was hurting really bad. Turns out
that was COVID, yeah.
Weird, dude. Blew my mind. Pretty sure we've already talked about this. But
we did, yeah.
Mind-boggling. So yeah, I got this fancy chair because my back was hurting. I pulled out the bed, slept on the floor, and turns out it was just that. But it's nice to have room for shit. So I don't mind sleeping on. I've continuously slept on the floor, so
like nothing on the ground there.
Mm-mm.
Just you a pillow, the floor, and a blanket.
I put a blanket underneath me, but
like sleepovers when you're 10 floor.
Yeah, it's actually very nice.
I don't think so.
Definitely, because I've been doing it for, I think, 4 weeks now. So
I think the majority of people would say
the majority of people have never slept on the floor for that long, so they wouldn't know.
I guess
there's no guessing. That's fact.
Yeah,
it's nice.
Okay, well, all right.
Yes, sir. So,
yeah. Did you watch the Masters?
I watch what?
The Masters.
Is that golf?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
No. Did not. But I watched Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Oh yeah, how is it?
Very good.
It's good. Okay.
So you haven't seen WandaVision or anything, have you?
I've seen half of WandaVision, and then like as I was like halfway through WandaVision, I was like,
that's when you decided to.
That's because I was like, I don't really remember Wanda and Ultra and Vision getting together. So then I was like, I need to rewatch all of them.
Oh.
Because I was like, I remember watching WandaVision. I think we talked about this. I was like, if you don't know the Marvel universe, it's the most fucking confusing. You cannot.
Oh yeah, you can't even. Yeah, you can't.
Like, what is happening? Yeah.
No, you can't even hop in a movie.
Yeah.
Anymore. You used to be able to. It was like.
You just have to watch the movie. Yeah, now you have to watch like all of them.
Yeah, you can't just show up and watch like Thor Ragnarok and you're like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, that WandaVision made me be like, I should probably go back and because I don't even really remember how she came into the fold because I don't really Age of Ultron I only saw once. So like
Yeah.
and in the scheme of things, I forgot about it.
I'm a big fan of Age of Ultron. It gets hated on for some reason. I think it's great.
I just think the story's not as solid.
I like it.
Not as fun of a story.
I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it. Winter Soldier is probably the best one. Winter Soldier and Civil War are both just so good.
I just hate Captain America's my least favorite.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
He's literally my favorite, like hands down. Easily my favorite.
Anyways,
so there's that. Are you enjoying the rewatch?
yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Which Star Wars did you start with?
I started in time order of Star Wars, so not movie order. Or I started in like Star Wars world order. So I started with the 2000 movies.
So chronological order.
Yeah,
I believe
chronological order. Yeah.
There we go. It's cool that Disney Plus does that with like the Marvel ones. You can do it timeline order. You can do it.
Yeah, they have this. That's why I'm watching Star Wars. Same thing. So I
So
decided.
you're doing timeline order. Or you're doing phase 1, then phase 2, then phase.
So for Marvel, I've been doing phase 1, phase 2, phase 3.
Okay, smart. Okay.
Now Star Wars, I'm doing chronological.
Does Disney Plus layer it?
Yeah, lay it in the order of like
okay.
the time of the movie. Like it has like Han or whatever is like the third movie in.
Yeah. And then they have Rogue One probably
Yep.
before the original trilogy starts.
So
That's
yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. You're getting all the crappy ones out of the way first.
Yeah. I mean, I think I like the third one. If I remember.
Yeah, the third one's cool. That's
Yeah.
good. It's definitely the best of the three.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm not super picky. I mean, I don't really like I don't hate the new Disney ones. A lot of people do. I don't hate them at all. I think they're kind of cool.
Yeah.
But whatever, dude. It's nowadays people bitch. So have you even seen the newest one?
What's the newest one?
Rise of Skywalker.
I don't know. I probably did. I feel like I would have. I don't remember though. Dude,
Came out last year, 2019, I think.
Maybe not. Maybe I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah. Anyways, so UFC on ABC 2.
Yeah, I fucking forgot it was on early. God damn it. So I missed half the fights.
I didn't watch. I only watched the main card because I was at the gym. But it was pretty solid.
Yeah.
I don't know any of the prelim events, but I don't think there's any.
Well,
like,
the only people. So like Jim Miller lost
How did he lose?
by decision to Joe Zaleski.
Oh, okay.
Jorgen De Castro got knocked out.
Oh, that was brutal. I saw that. I saw highlights of that. He got knocked out bad.
Yeah. I've never heard of a lot of.
If you haven't heard of him, then just forget about him.
Yeah. Jack Shore's still undefeated.
Yeah, he's a really good prospect. I believe he's from England.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good prospect. What weight class is he in? 135?
He's tiny, yeah.
Right? Or 125? I don't know. Can you see what weight class he's in? I don't remember.
Bantamweight.
Okay. It's a tough division, though.
Yeah.
Real tough division. That's cool, though.
All right, yeah.
Mike Perry got pieced up pretty bad.
Platinum Mike, bro. Was his girl in his corner again?
I don't think so.
I don't
think so. I don't remember, though, honestly. I don't think so. I think he had actual coaches in there.
Did you see his statement?
Yeah.
He said, I used to be great.
At least he's been honest with himself.
Yeah.
He's 7-8 in the UFC. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Under 500. So that's not good. But I think the UFC will probably keep him around, though, because he's a guy that they probably don't have to pay that much. And even though he's 7-8, he's like somewhat of a star. Like he has a fan base.
Well, yeah, and I feel like he's a guy that'll take a fight on short notice. Like you need those guys that'll be like, all right, somebody backed out. Well, I bet Mike Perry will take it, you know?
Yeah, I think so. And also he's fun to watch. I mean, I even like watching him fight. But so like I think he can bring more viewership to like fight night cards, and they also probably don't have to pay him that much.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they'll probably keep him around. It's not guys like Junior Dos Santos who are like big money guys. If they lose a few in a row, obviously he did get cut. So they
Yeah.
can't afford to have you around to lose, then that's not good. But I would imagine they can afford having Mike Perry around.
You think?
I think so. I'm sure he doesn't get paid that much to fight.
So he says, oh wait, on his Instagram post, he said, "I used to be great. I don't know what happened. I have a fight left on my contract. I'll train hard. I'll give it my all to my family. Whatever I have to do to give them a better life. I'll bleed every day for them if I have to." That was
Yeah,
his Insta post.
he probably suspects that they won't sign him again. So he'll probably do his one fight and then maybe go on to Bellator or something.
Mm-hmm.
He's young, dude. He's 29 years old.
Yeah.
I know. So yeah, he got pieced up by that. Was his name Rodriguez, the guy with
Yeah.
1986 on his chest?
Daniel. Yeah.
I seen him fight before. I don't remember him being that good, but the
He had
commentators
like
kept
crazy knockout.
yeah, the
like,
commentators kept
before.
talking about how good of a striker he was, and I guess I just glanced at him at one point and didn't think that much, but I guess he's like a legit dude. So he definitely outstruck my pair really bad. My pair got his ass kicked. So
Yeah.
that was the only fight I predicted wrong.
Yeah, I wish I would have known. I would have had a really nice betting night because I was even planning on throwing money on Dern by submission, bro. I was like, that was like in my head to do, and then you texted me and were like, "Told you." I was like, "Motherfucker, it started already."
Yeah, it was like quick and easy for Dern. She tried to stay on strike for like a little bit, which is, she's been training with Jason Perillo, obviously a really good striking coach. So I was kind of worried she was going to be like really trying to stand and bang. I was worried that she would like be like, let me try this new skill set out and get fucked up. But obviously she didn't try that for very long, and then she went right to what she does best. So
Got the sub.
yeah, it was just night and day on the ground. It was like only a matter of time. But yeah, 5 seconds left, I believe. Can you see? Does it say 4:55?
Yeah, 448.
Oh, 4:48. Okay, so 11 seconds left. Not much
Yeah.
time left, and she got the old Subaruno. Um, that's weird. I don't know. I guess maybe it's ignorant to say, but you'd think Amanda Nunes' better half would be like super, super good too. You know what I mean?
But she's not.
I think she's good, but I don't. She's obviously not like crazy good. But then again, Dern is like, she's got like future champ written on her. You know what I mean?
You think?
Possibly strawweight. Her and Amanda Hebos both. I mean, she fought Amanda Hebos, and Amanda Hebos wrecked her everywhere. But both of them, they're young fighters, serious potential.
Yeah.
Man, Mackenzie Dern's legit. Faux show.
Yeah. Oh, they also today was the first day, or well, not today. Yesterday was the first day they unveiled the Venom, right? The
Yeah, well,
Venom
they
gear.
showed like pictures of it like a few days ago, but I liked them as far as uniform goes because that's like their whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
The UFC wants to still be like uniform, so they don't want like NASCAR sponsor stickers all over the shorts, which I like. I like the sponsors all over the shorts, but
Yeah, me too.
I'm a fan of that. That's one thing I like about Bellator, but I guess the UFC thought it looked trash. That's why they did the Reebok thing in the first place. But
Mm-hmm.
as far as like they all look the same other than colors, I think the Venom ones are pretty substantially better.
Yeah,
I liked them. I like how
I
I
think
like
they
the
look cool too.
yeah. I like the big Venom thing on the back, and I like the lines, like the little cool little line designs all over the shorts instead of just the
Mm-hmm.
plain color. Yeah, I think they look really cool. And I also like how they're they're like brighter, if that makes sense. Like
Yeah.
like Arnold Allen and like the Canadians, they had like that like maroon red, but now that it's like super bright red. I like that way
Uh-huh.
better. I like that way better. So I'm a fan. I approve of the Venom kits.
Same.
Um, what was the next fight? The next fight
So
was
Sam Alvey and Julian
what's that guy's
Marquez.
name? Oh yeah, that guy's pretty tough, man. That Marquez guy's tough.
Dude, I thought Sam Alvey was winning in the first round. I was like, oh shit. And then, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. He looked like I don't know. He is almost like he kept looking like was it Marquez?
Mm-hmm.
the Cuban Missile Crisis. Cool name. It kept looking like he was hurting him, but I think Sam Alvey was just like sloppy. It seemed like when he hit him, he's like off balance or something. I don't know. Pretty violent finish, I would say.
Yeah.
It was like super like, oh my God, are they going to stop this?
He
Like,
went out.
He just kept getting, well, before the choke, I mean, when he was
Yeah.
like getting like hammer fisted like crazy. And
Yeah.
then finally sunk the rear naked choke in. No hooks required, just fucking neck only. Went out unconscious pretty quickly. The Sam Alvey's first fight back in middleweight.
He's
think he's
now
been
0-5-1 in his last 6 UFC fights.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. When was his last win?
Let's see. Are you playing with a rubber band?
Sorry, I was.
This guy. Okay, let's see. Lost. He had a draw in October against John Da-Un. He lost to Ryan Spann. He lost to Jimmy Crute. He lost to Kidson Ferris Da Arui. His last win was in 2018
Damn.
against Guillen Valente.
Wow.
Yeah.
Smiling Sam Alvey. Not so great. Not so great of a record.
He had let's see.
Did his losing streak start?
No,
relatively?
he was kind of back. So let's see. His first UFC fight. Damn, he went on when he first came to the UFC. He at one point 1, 2, 3, 4. He at one point had 4 wins in a row, 5 wins in a row.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah,
Not
but he was up and down.
up and down now.
Damn, dude, his
now,
UFC debut was Rockhold versus Bisping.
Oh, the first one?
In 2014.
Oh, wow.
Then he's just been up and down.
It's a long time in the game, though.
Yeah, but now it's been 5 times in a row.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's not good.
Might not be seeing him again in the old octagon.
Yeah.
So I was, pretty good win by Marquez. And then Arnold Allen was next.
Our boy believed he was the
Looked good?
dog.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He looked good. I thought he looked good.
He looked real good. He just got tired in the third, but
Yeah, his post-fight interview, he said he got fatigued going after the finish. He said that like 3 fights in a row. I think he said that against Melendez, which was a beatdown. I'm surprised he didn't finish Melendez. And then he said that against Nick Lentz. He's like, I'm looking for the finish, I swear.
yeah.
Now is the longest winning streak in UFC featherweight. Now, probably not history, but UFC featherweight actively. He was tied with Volkanovski, the champ. Now he's got one on him.
Yeah, and I mean,
That
I'll
was
give it.
his first ranked opponent, I think. Well, Melendez might have been like 15, but this is 10 versus 11. So the other guy was also undefeated in the UFC.
Yeah, you think he'll move up? Let's see if he did.
Well, they won't be out till Monday.
Yeah.
Maybe one slot. I don't know. Maybe one slot he'll go up.
I think he'll jump Jeremy Stevens. He should.
Yeah. Jeremy Stevens is like.
And Danny Ige. He should go to 8.
But then Ige just had a really big knockout, though.
Oh, did he?
I don't remember against who, but he had a really vicious knockout like early. But he looked good. 2 knockdowns, 2 rounds in a row, or 1 knockdown in round 1, 1 knockdown in round 2. I was worried he was about to get choked out early round 1, though.
Yeah.
Pretty worried about that. He fell to his back. I'm like, oh no, is he getting choked? But he survived.
He rolled right out of there.
Yeah. He looks pretty good, man, for a long time out of the octagon. And training
seriously.
and having a hard time getting to the gym and training.
Well, he was supposed to fight Jeremy Stevens, right? And then one of them got hurt.
Yeah, Stevens pulled out, and that's when he fought Nick Lentz. Nick Lentz filled in on short notice. And then he fought and beat Nick Lentz. Yeah, I say good job. Good job to Mr. Arnold. And And then the main event, Vittori versus Holland.
Yeah.
Oof.
Dude, the first round though had me a little nervous. I originally I had a bet going and originally I was like, I'll see how the first round went. And then I was like, I'm gonna put oh my god, I'm gonna hedge a little bit, and I put money on Holland because I thought he looked good in the first round.
He always looks good on the feet.
Yeah, I know. And then I was like, shit, dude, if Vittori doesn't watch it, he's gonna get cracked here.
Yeah,
And then he was like, and then he figured out, oh yeah, just take him down.
it's hilarious because Vittori is not even a good wrestler.
Yeah, and he broke the record for most.
Literally broke the record. Pretty hilarious. Holland was like so bad at wrestling defense.
Yeah,
I don't know if it gets any worse than that.
it's pretty bad.
I don't think he stopped a takedown. Like it's crazy, and he's so long. He couldn't keep. It's so surprising he had no success like range finding. Like Vittori got right in on him every time.
Yeah.
I saw a tweet, a hilarious tweet. It said, send Kevin Holland to Dagestan for 9 months, then check back with him.
Yeah, dude.
It's crazy. And I hate to question the legitimacy of his black belt, but he has a black belt that they always talk about.
Yeah, and I never saw him do anything. Like
Never
wasn't throwing up
has.
any.
Never has.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's a black belt under, I think, Travis Luter. But Travis Luter like worships this man, so he probably just gave it to him. Like the podcast with Joe Rogan was really interesting, but this is before Holland had lost. And Travis Luter was on there with him, his head coach, and he was like, Kevin Holland's so special. Like I've never seen anyone like him in the gym. Like it's unbelievable. Like he's talking about his jiu-jitsu, his striking, everything. But I mean, his jiu-jitsu can't be that fucking good. He like has never threatened anyone with it, and he's been submitted multiple times.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but his wrestling defense is definitely shit.
Yeah.
So bad. Like the stocks went way down in Kevin Holland. Ivy Cow's starting to become a believer. I hated on him. I was a doubter. I was a hater, a denier, if you will. Up going into the Jacare fight, I was like, Jacare is gonna fuck him up, and he had that weird knockout off his back, which I'm starting to think was a super lucky thing, because Jacare is super talented grappler, and took Kevin Holland down, which was awesome at that point in time. Turns out it's not that hard to do. And
yeah.
So, and then ever since then, it's just like nothing. So, he does really well when someone wants to stand and strike with him. But apparently, when you just want to take him down, it's not very hard to do.
Yeah. Vittori, looked super good.
He did.
I don't know.
But
didn't he? You said was it a split against?
It was a split against Adesanya. Yeah, but this is when Adesanya was coming up. He wasn't like, that was one of his first fights in the UFC, I think. So, yeah, I don't see why everyone was saying, does he deserve that rematch yet? That's so crazy to me, because Robert Whittaker has won 3 fights in a row since losing his belt. Like he should have won. Like he should have had to win one, and then got it.
Yeah,
and then got it right back.
And
now he's fighting next weekend against Kelvin Gastelum. So if he wins, he loses his belt, and then let's say he wins next weekend, which I guess is spoiler alert. I think he will. Let's say he wins next weekend, and then has 4 straight after losing his belt. No one's ever had to do that.
Yeah.
So unnecessary.
Yeah.
So no, Vittori can fuck right off. If Robert Whittaker wins next week, that has to be the fight to make.
Yeah.
The rematch to make. It should have been 2 fights ago.
Yeah, it is kind of weird.
Robert Whittaker seems to not care.
Maybe he should.
I think he doesn't think he can win. That's what I think.
Oh, really?
I mean, I really like Robert Whittaker. I really do. He was just so outclassed, and I think he probably thinks it's going to happen again.
So he's like, yeah, well, I'll make some money, these other fights.
Yeah, I mean, again, maybe I'm being like an asshole. I'm not trying to be. Maybe that's not it. Maybe he's just, I don't know. But
He's just super humble,
yeah, maybe. But he has to. And then every time Adesanya's talking about future contenders for the belt, he never talks about Robert Whittaker, which is weird. It's like he has more than earned his chance to fight again for the belt.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know what to do with Vittori. Who's another top? Who's like the top 5 like middleweights?
Who are the top 5 middleweights? UFC.
Adesanya and Whittaker. Darren Till's probably up there
So
somewhere.
Adesanya, Whittaker, Paulo Costa,
Okay, that'd be a good fight.
Cannonier, Derek Brunson, Darren Till. Now Vittori moved to 6.
Mm,
He was 6 though, right?
I think if I fight Paulo Costa.
That'd be a good fight. That'd be a really good fight.
Supposedly Paulo and Whittaker, which would have been a fucking awesome fight, but then Whittaker got hurt, Gastelum stepped up. So I think he should fight Costa. Or depending on how long Darren Till is hurt, then I think they should fight Darren Till because that's who was supposed to fight Vittori in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't think there should be talks of the Adesanya rematch. No, I think that's for Robert Whittaker
Yeah.
if he wins.
Mm-hmm. So that is next week.
Yeah, who else is on that card?
So for some reason, Jeremy Stevens versus some guy I've never heard of. So I'm assuming somebody got hurt.
Let me look.
Darklar Klaus is who he's fighting.
I don't know who that is. Yeah, 11-2. That's pretty impressive record.
Yeah, but he hasn't fought in the UFC in like 2 years.
Yeah.
So I mean, he must be a fill-in, right? He has to be. I wonder who he was originally supposed to fight.
I don't know. Jeremy Stevens lost 2 in a row. Maybe that's
He's still ranked higher than Arnold Allen.
true. I don't know.
Darklar Klaus.
Not a very good card next week, really. This week's card was substantially better than next week's. Oh, my girl Tracy Cortez is in the prelim headliner. That's cool. Yeah. I'm not really going to do any predictions for this one.
So
besides the
yeah,
main
I don't
event.
understand. I'm not seeing anything about this Darklar Klaus guy and like him being a fill-in. So I don't understand why he's getting.
Does he have a Wikipedia page?
Yeah, but like his
What's his
last
deal?
fight, he got KO'd by Beneil Darnouche.
Oh.
So he's coming off a loss, and he only has 4 wins in the UFC.
Well, oh.
It doesn't
Probably
make
running
sense.
out of stuff to give to Jeremy Stevens. Jeremy Stevens running out of opportunities to fight ranked guys.
This guy's not ranked. That's what I'm saying. It's
That's
weird.
what I'm trying to say too. Like maybe he needs an unranked guy.
I guess.
I don't know.
Anyways, yeah. So that's the co-main.
Yeah, the rest of the card kind of sucks. Andre Lavsky's fighting, but
yeah, he's 1,000.
that's kind of it. Luis Pena's fighting.
Bill Alego, dude. I'm gonna bet on old Bill again.
I like Luis
Against
Pena.
Ricardo Ramos.
Luis Pena's pretty talented. He looks
Isn't
like
he the one
almost.
that lost like in a crazy upset?
Yes, he had one crazy upset. But I think he was really good in his last fight. I think.
Yeah, he got submitted by Kamaya Worthy or whatever.
Yeah. Tracy Cortez is the prelim headliner. I like her. She's a fun follow on Instagram. If you know what I'm saying.
What?
Tracy Cortez, the prelim headliner.
I'll have to check. Ricardo Ramos is good.
Ricardo Lamas is fighting?
Ricardo Ramos.
Oh. I don't know. Not that great of a card. I'm really excited for Whittaker and Gastelum. I'm really excited for that one. I think Whittaker gets it done. Whittaker's looked really good ever since his knockout loss to Adesanya. He looked really good.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was until 5 week, I was leaning toward Jared Cannonier to beat him, and then he made Jared Cannonier look real bad.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure I bet on Cannonier. I remember that.
Whittaker looked good. He's looked good ever since. He beat Darren Till in a pretty close fight. Beat Cannonier.
I'm gonna bet on my boy Bill.
I'm assuming Whitaker's a pretty
Dude,
decently
Andre
heavy favorite.
Arlovski is a favorite right now against this Chase Sherman. He must suck.
Yeah, I'd probably bet on Chase Sherman. Unfortunately, I have so much respect for Andre Arlovski. He's like an OG heavyweight.
Stevens is like barely a favorite against this Dakar guy.
I would bet on that guy then probably.
I don't know
I mean,
why. It's so weird though. He's
I
the
don't know
number
much
9th
about
ranked fucking guy.
yeah, but he's losing.
I guess.
He's losing. Who else is going to get everyone else in the top whatever's on win streaks? Should have got like who else is coming off a loss that's ranked? Like a Frankie Edgar or something.
Yeah, I just don't understand.
Oh wait, no wait. This is at sorry. This is at featherweight.
Yeah.
Frankie Edgar moved down to bantamweight. So crazy. He used to be the lightweight champion in the UFC. Now he's fighting bantamweight. So funny. Weight classes like didn't mean anything back then.
Mm-hmm.
Like BJ Penn fought in like 5 weight classes. Yeah. Well, what's UFC 261?
What? What do you mean? What is it?
Is that Masvidal?
Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
What do you think, dude? I at first I wasn't that excited about that. I'm slowly getting more and more excited because they're talking mad shit this time,
Yeah, I know.
which is
I
really
don't know,
exciting.
dude. I don't know.
It's just
I think
fun.
Jorge might get his
Same
ass
thing.
kicked. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think Usman's starting to get. I don't know because
Usman
Usman
impressed the shit out of me, bro.
he's turning out to be a really smart fighter. Does that make sense? Like
Yeah.
he used to be like, I'm gonna go out there and take your ass down, and that's what I do. You know what I mean? Then he fights guys like Gilbert Burns, and he's like, that's not a smart tactic.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna outstrike you.
And he did.
And he did. And same with Colby Covington. He's like,
Mhm.
you're gonna be really hard to take down, and I really don't feel like doing that. So let's just fucking stand and bang, which is his most competitive fight easily. You know, it's so crazy Colby's not getting that rematch. It doesn't make sense. And they're always finding, like, the internet is obviously undefeated, but they're always finding like hypocrisy and Usman. Like Usman said when they were talking about the Colby rematch in an interview, he said, I want to see more activity. Can you hear me?
Yeah. You want to see more activity?
Usman said in an interview about the Colby rematch, I want to see more activity out of Colby. He needs to fight before he gets the rematch. And he went out there since his loss to Usman, destroyed Tyron Woodley. And Masvidal hasn't fought at all since his last fight with Usman. He gets a rematch.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't make sense. Usman's smart. He knows Masvidal is a big money seller, big pay-per-view seller. This is a huge fight. It's going to do crazy numbers again. And more than likely, Usman's going to win again. And he's going to get a big payday. He can't run from Colby forever, though. He really can't. Like, eventually, if Colby gets another, I don't think Colby needs another fight. It was a super close fight. It was a draw on one judge's scorecard. It was 3-1 Colby on another, and it was 3-1 Usman on another. And he got a 5th round stoppage in a close round. I think Colby was winning the round until then. So, I mean, it's an obvious rematch to make. But he's going to make money fighting Masvidal.
Mm-hmm.
But the real question is, I can't believe I'm buying into it, but the real question is, Masvidal in a full camp, can it be different?
I don't
You
know,
don't think
dude.
so?
I don't think so.
It's so hard
I
to
think
bet
he's
against
got
Usman
a.
now.
Yeah, I know, dude. After what he watched, when I was convinced, dude, I was such a. We were Burns believers, bro.
Burns, besides Colby, has done the next best against Usman, for sure.
Yeah,
For sure, he's done the next best.
Yeah,
But yeah, Usman's so good. And the funny thing is, I'm starting to think that welterweight, it must be my favorite weight class. It has to be. Because I actually like Kamaru Usman, but every fight he gets, I want the other guy to win. So it just shows how many welterweights I like.
Yeah, no.
because I like Usman. I'm not an Usman hater at all. When he beat Woodley, I was like, that's the fucking man. Like when he beat Woodley, took his belt, and probably the most dominant performance by a non-champ in a championship fight to just make the champion look awful. I was like, he's gonna be champ for a while. That's what I was, and I like him, but for some reason, I just like so many welterweights. I always want that. I want Masvidal to beat him. I'll say it. I would love her. Masvidal as a champ is what the UFC needs
Yeah.
because he's a star, and I like
Sell some
Usman. But
venom.
he's not a star. He's
Mhm.
not as nearly as big of a star. Not even close. I think it's just like Conor McGregor. Like the UFC, Conor McGregor as a champion is a good thing for the UFC,
Mhm.
and I think Masvidal is the same thing.
Definitely.
So I don't
What
know.
what else do you have to talk about on your? I know you have a little list.
I do have a list. I don't remember. I don't see. That's why I make lists. I don't remember what I put on it. Let's see. I put. Oh, dude, we gotta talk about Ben Askren versus Jake Paul.
I guess. Yeah. Do we
Dude,
have to like buy it?
I'm slow. I mean, I'm sure there's streams out there, dude.
Can you bet on it?
Not that I. Yes, of course.
Well,
Dude,
what is Ben Askren has to be a huge favorite. I guess would it be under?
no, he's an underdog
Why?
because he's a wrestler who can't box at
So
all. I think he wins. I did not think so at first. And the
Ben
more,
Askren is a slight underdog.
dude, I think you should bet heavy on Askren. Askren,
Dude, absolutely. He's a professional fighter against a fucking kid who was on YouTube. I don't give a shit how much he like sort of trains boxing.
you're right. You're right. I think Askren's attitude is what's really changed. Was just really changed my way into thinking he wins because he's so open about everything. Askren went on Brendan Schaub's Food Truck Diaries and said, "Look, if Jake Paul's a good boxer, he's going to beat me." He's like, "I just don't think he is."
Yeah, like
he's like, "I'm going to go out there. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to be in his face. I'm going to clinch him. I'm going to hit him." And he's like, he's never felt high pressure situations. I'm going to make him tired. And I'm like,
he's
God damn, he
never
probably will. He probably will.
yeah. I'm gonna bet. I mean, he's a slight favorite, but I'm gonna wait for all the stupid kids on internet, all the dipshits to start. Those odds are gonna change, and I think they're gonna go heavy on Jake Paul probably. So I'm gonna wait, but I'll throw that bet. It's next week.
But we all have to admit, Ben Askren is a terrible striker.
Yeah.
But it's again, Brendan Schaub. Everyone likes to hate on him, but he was like, it's crazy because let's say you don't know either of these two fighters, right? You don't know any of them. You're explaining this fight to your buddy, and you're like, okay, this guy, he's 2-0 against like nobodies and like an NBA guy. This other guy was champion of the world in Bellator, like the second biggest UFC promotion or second biggest MMA promotion, undefeated. Champion in ONE FC, the third biggest, undefeated. Came to the UFC, had like a spotty career, but there's a lot of asterisks that I think that should be in there. Went 1-2 in the UFC. He has a crazy record, which is 20-2 or something is his record. Champion. He's the only person, to my knowledge, that's been champion in 2 different organizations. I think so, in Bellator and ONE. Olympian, 2-time NCAA Division I champion wrestler. It's like versus this YouTube guy. Like, who do you think wins?
Like what? Yeah, like who do you think wins? Like, I think exactly. Like he's gonna tire him out.
He's a professional combat sports athlete.
Yeah.
In multiple combat sports. You know, if you consider wrestling a combat sport, which I kind of do. So, but yeah, Ben Askren's attitude has really changed my mind because he straight up said, if Jake Paul's a good boxer, he'll beat me. He's like, I just don't think that's the case.
Yeah.
I think he's just making these random guys look bad.
Mm-hmm.
And now he has a guy who's been there. He's done that. Ben Askren's going to feel zero pressure.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, you got big gloves on. And, you know, if I really wanted to, did you watch the press conference? Was unbelievable. Did you see the press conference?
No.
If you didn't, you really missed out. Dude, Ben Askren like 10-8'd him every single comment. It was fucking hilarious. He was talking hella shit, and Ben Askren goes, this is a boxing match. He goes, you realize that if I saw you in a back alley in Las Vegas, I could do a homicide on you. It was hilarious. He said, if I chose to do so, I could commit a homicide on you, and you couldn't do anything about it. It was unbelievable. And then he was like, Jake Paul would stand up, like, come here now, let's do it. And Ben Askren sitting there in his flip flops and his jeans. He's like, you don't really want that. He goes, all these people will come and grab us and stop us. He goes, you don't really want that. I'd kill you. And he's right.
Yeah, I know.
In a real fight, it would be hilariously uncompetitive.
Yeah. Yes.
He'd be like, you wrestled in high school. That's adorable. I'm gonna double leg you through the wall. So it's funny. Like Ben Askren has zero pressure, none. He's gonna be in a ring. He's been in there a million times against legitimate killers like Robbie Lawler, like Douglas Lima, who's proven to be unbeatable in Bellator. Ben Askren tooled him in Bellator for the championship. Tooled with him. He's fought legitimate killers. And I was going to have big gloves on and play a punching game with as a YouTube guy. Like, he's not going to be pressured at all. And I think Jake Paul is going to be very pressured. He's going to really want this win. He might have an adrenaline dump. Ben Askren's going to be cool and calm. He probably, even though he has a terrible looking body, he has a crazy gas tank. He's probably going to wear him out. He's going to wear him out. He's going to beat him up. He's going to make him tired. Hopefully the referee isn't real strict.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping the referee's not strict. I'm hoping Ben gets to clinch him. Like, let him feel a little bit.
For sure.
That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Here's what I really hope. You ready for this?
Yeah.
I hope, however it ends, Jake Paul goes ballistic and starts trying to fight Ben Askren, and Ben Askren fucks him up. Like, after the fight, I hope something happens, and Ben Askren just double legs him and beats the fuck out of him, like in the middle of the ring. He's like, now we're fighting.
Yeah.
We were boxing at first. It was the same thing that it was like a funnier way. Like Conor McGregor said the same thing to Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather was talking shit. He's like, we're playing your little game. He's like, in a real fight, he's like, you wouldn't last a minute with me.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I'm willing to play your little silly game.
Yeah.
But just know, in a real fight, you'd be dead.
Mm-hmm.
Which is so funny.
Yeah.
I hate boxing so much. I know that's really controversial, but I hate it.
I don't hate it, but yeah, it's.
I like the skill. I think it's a fantastic skill, and I like to see it used in all aspects of a mixed martial arts fight. But boxing itself, I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah.
Doesn't do it for me.
Oh shit.
Maybe if I was really into like kickboxing instead of like grappling, maybe I'd be really into boxing. But it's like the complete opposite of what I'm into.
Yeah.
Just like jiu-jitsu would bore a boxer. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
What else was on my list?
Let's see.
Sorry. I'm glad we agreed there on the Ben Askren thing. Because when it first got announced, I'm like, man, MMA is going to take a big loss here.
No way.
Oh, Ultimate Fighter. The Ultimate Fighter's coming back, dude.
Oh, it is?
Yes. That's how I know you don't read my text messages.
Oh, that's cool.
Head coach is Brian Ortega versus Alexander Volkanovski.
What network's it going to be on? FX?
I don't know. Probably UFC Fight Pass.
Yeah. That's dumb. They should do it on a major network.
I wish they would. I don't know if they ever have. Well, I guess they had at the
Wasn't
beginning.
it on UFC?
Spike or something
Or
like that,
it was
maybe?
on Spike. That's what it was.
Something
yeah.
like that. Back when the UFC was on Spike.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's going to be on Fight Pass, which is, I mean, I have Fight Pass, but I'm with you. I think it should be on like a network.
They want to
something.
extend the brand.
Yeah. But Ortega and Volkanovski, some people are mad about it. I think it's okay. I think that it'll make maybe they'll have like a little back and forth, little rivalry thing.
Yeah.
That's coming back.
And I think the last thing on your notes were that you injured an old man.
Did I hurt old guy today?
How old is old?
53.
Okay. How'd you hurt him?
I heel hooked him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Popped the old knee?
I popped his foot. His ankle like sounded like it broke. It was bad.
You're like, oh.
I felt bad. It was 100% his fault though. Definitely his fault.
How was it his fault? He didn't tap?
Basically, but it's more than that. I think his ego got in the way because when we first started sparring, I heel hooked him right away and he tapped instantly. As soon as I put him in it, he tapped out. And then he's like, he's been training longer than me. It's not like it was some fucking new guy who I probably wouldn't have done it in the first place. But he's higher ranked and more experienced than me. But He tapped right away, and then the second time I put him in it, he was really trying to get out of it. He was trying to push my knees down, like push my legs down below his knee, and I was pinching my knees, and I was holding it. And then he started rolling and rolling and rolling. I'm like, I'll just keep holding it, I guess. And then we're just sitting there. I was holding it, and then I really pinched my knees, and I extended back, and it made the worst sound I've ever heard in my life. It was so great. It went loose in my hand, like my arms. I'm here. It went like, and I let it go, and he screamed, and it was bad. And then he said he was okay, and he kept training, and he could walk on it, but
He ain't okay.
he walked on it. So I don't know. We'll see.
See
I
next
did
class.
I did feel bad, and then of course it was in the class where the coach is like really against heel hooks, so that was fantastic. First thing he asked, he was like, "Did you heel hook him?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Why?" Like while the guy's like screaming, I was like,
Jiu-jitsu?
he was in it for like a while, like he could, but this is the same guy who always goes like, "If you don't tap, it's your fault," like in general.
Yeah.
So like I just felt bad, but I know it's not my fault. Like I'm just, yeah, I don't know. I did feel bad, but yeah, it was the grossest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Nice.
It was so bad.
Well,
Yeah, he's a cop, so
well. Someone's gonna get away now.
yeah,
He's got a car.
yeah, he's got a car. Yeah, I had outside heel hook from a reach position, and I gave him plenty of opportunity to tap. I didn't try to hurt him. I just put a little bit more pressure, thinking he would tap out. I'm glad his knee's okay though. It was his foot that cracked, his like ankle.
Hmm.
So I assume if he is like hurt, it's like a less serious injury.
Yeah.
But the guy who's teaching is always like, no heel hooks in my class. So of course, I had that like weird awkward moment. And the
Why
coach was
doesn't he
like,
let you do heel hooks?
he's old school, man. My gym's a little old school. I don't like it. I mean, I like my gym, but it's just like it's really gi heavy. Like leg locks are like whatever. Like they're starting to open up, but some people are still like whatever. But I mean, now they're legitimately legal. I don't know if we talked about it. They're legitimately IBJJF legal now. Like they weren't forever. That's why ADC and like Donner's guys took off. They didn't compete, and the reaping wasn't allowed, and heel hooks weren't allowed in the biggest grappling organization in the world. And now they are. This year is the first year they legalized reaping and heel hooks. So that's good. Like our lead teacher, like the guy who owns the gym, now is like how it should be. He's like, if you know heel hooks and you know reaping, and your partner does, then feel free to use them. But so that's how it should be, I think. But most people, dude, when you put them in a heel hook, they know like this is not good. They usually just tap and get out. This dude was like really trying to not tap to it. So I had to get it off my chest.
There you go.
Yeah, I sat next to him and talked to him after class was over, and he was like, he didn't do anything extensive. He was like, I had plenty of opportunities to either escape or tap, so don't even no worry about it. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So at least he was cool about it.
So when are you heading down south, brother?
Probably June.
Nice.
We got a competition in June.
Oh.
Yeah. I think that's going to be my last hurrah. Finally, a competition around here, early June. I think I might hit it up, and then
Say see you to the West Coast.
say see you to the West Coast.
Come back to
Beaches,
East, baby.
beaches, and non-alcoholic beers for me, bro.
Yeah. All right. Well.
And then maybe I can link up with my buddy Alex
Yeah, dude.
from Pennsylvania.
Yeah, come on up to Lancaster. That's where I
No,
live now.
you live in Lancaster,
Right outside of it.
so you're like far from Gettysburg now.
About an hour.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn. You're in Amish country then, huh?
Well, not where I live, but yeah.
Oh. Is it Lancaster like the Amish capital?
Lancaster County, not Lancaster the city.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Well,
Outside the city, there is the Amish.
okay. Well, I think that was everything on my list, other than there's a cover of everything, but I'll just like get into it. Yeah. I'm slowly getting more and more excited for both the Masvidal and Usman fight, and I'm getting really excited for the Askren Jake Paul fight. I think that's this weekend. What's today's
It
date?
is. It's the 17th.
Dude.
It's next Saturday.
That is.
I'm
I'm
gonna-
excited.
I'll stream it. I'm gonna bet on it. If Askren stays positive money for sure.
Dude, what? Can you look at money for Askren by knockout?
Let me see if the odds were on that.
Because if Askren can really get out there and pressure him and tire him out, he'll probably finish him.
So right now they don't have that. Oh wait,
Okay.
no, yeah, they don't have that. They don't have those
Just like
odds up.
just straight bets. That's it for
Yeah,
now.
that's all they have right now.
Mm. Yeah, dude. I mean, I think Askren needs to win for the MMA community.
Yeah, I think he will.
Jake
I
Paul's
think-
being smart though. He wants to be like he wants to call all his MMA guys, and he calls out all the guys who aren't strikers.
Yeah, like
He calls out all the wrestlers, and he
Yeah.
calls out Dylan Danis, who's a jiu-jitsu guy.
yeah.
But anyways, yeah. I'll see if I can send you that one clip where Askren's like, if I saw you on the street, I could do a homicide on you. It was
Yeah,
so
send it to
funny.
me.
It was goddamn hilarious.
Fuck's boxing.
Well,
Alrighty.
I guess we're done here. I think Robert Whittaker wins next week. I'm really excited though. Kelvin Gaston's, both those guys are really fun to watch. Pretty excited for that. The rest of the card kind of not so good.
Yeah.
And then the
Alright.
Masvidal Usman 2 with 15,000 fans, dude. I can't wait to have fans back.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
exciting.
All right, man.
All right, man. Well,
Catch you
I
next
will
week.
see you next time, dude. I'll try to find that clip and send it to you.
All right. Love
All
you.
right. See you, buddy. Love you.
Bye.